Well, good morning, everybody. It's been a minute since I've done a video, and today is going to be a little bit of mix mash of everything we've done over the last little bit. So our last video was when our two grandsons, Jax and Max, were here. Jackson and Maximus were here. We went to a medieval event, and since that time, we've done a lot of stuff. So this might be a little bit longer of a video than normal, but let's get to it.
So that when they're kidding, that it's an easier birth for them, that there's not so much complications. The idea is that it's too curved, that they get stuck and they can't quite get out of the birth canal as nicely. So I'm going to arrange them in, I would like this one to move over here. There you go, get her set up. It's a little hard to make that tight turn, one leg. And so my placing here today is Patches, right? Yeah, this goat here. I would place her as first. She has a nice firm bag. When you look from her behind, her legs are nice and straight and out. And she's got a nice flat back coming into her bum there. She's solid throughout for the dairy. And then she's got nice teeth for those kids to latch onto or to milk on. And then I placed the little Nigerian in second here. She's got a nice back here. Nice stance how she's standing. Her bum is a little bit slanted, but she's standing, for her first time, and her curiosity, she's standing very nicely. And for her structure, for her size and everything. April here, so we're definitely can see like a bit of a size difference in them. And what I would like to see here, and so and of course with your dairy and even where I grow up with Kikos, you want to see that they're putting a lot of their energy into feeding those kids to get those kids as big as possible, putting all their energy into it. So I would like to ask, is that the number over here, to come into position over here, please, with her kid. So the buckling here with this doe, he is half boar, half alpine, I believe. And he was born in March. So she's a first-time kidder. She's putting a lot of energy into raising this very nice big buckling here. And then for my next one, I would put into. I'll get you guys to move over into this position here. Or yeah, this licorice, yeah, and her kids come into this position over here. And I would like to move this doe and her kid over into this position. And then I'd like to move these two little Nigerians into position 3 here. So for my classification for all this is that these does here are, the one that's in second year, she is 9 years old and putting a lot of energy into raising her kids. And I believe she had a couple other kids this year, so she's definitely putting her energy into that, and she's standing really nice in position. And the same thing with this little Nigerian too. When she's standing She is standing in a nice show position, and even her her kid as well. These guys here, they're first time kidders, and their kids are looking really good. But they're you need to work on a little bit on getting them to stand a little bit more with their legs apart in the back, so I can really see those udders and see that they're a little bit too tight. But that just comes with the practice there. The kids all look really good that are growing on them, and those are my reasons for these places here. Thank you.
No, there was just no point. No, it wouldn't have meant it because of the mouse. And the crappy wiring. Why didn't you fix that wiring? Because I didn't see the wiring until I went into the bathroom. Possibly. Maybe he got electrocuted. I'm thinking, I don't know what else could be. That's new. I didn't notice that. Bring him down. Okay. Rabbit contest, what are they doing? I think grass now. You know what, I was around there like probably a couple of weeks ago. I just noticed that like yesterday or the day before we were cleaning. So I assume it's pretty new. Whoever's been digging. Yeah. Yes, whether that's one of those groundhogs or a rabbit. I think it's possible that the rabbit moved over there. Just under the saddle. Rabbit was killed groundhog. The hole from there, it was in the window. And then we pulled it out, somehow got it in there. That's it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
You there? You want to bring him down here? You're at the gates?
Yeah, that is.
Oh, okay. $5. Do you want to go to the gate for vehicles or the walking gate? I can go leave $5. I think so. They're just doing the boats right now, and then it sounds like they're going to take a little break, and then they're going to do the horse control.
Yeah, I think she's.
At the vehicle entrance?
Most of the time, he only comes out as far as the yard play there. You can meet he'll park at all around the town. How's Brookie doing? Quite a flat.
Okay, I placed this class first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. They're all juniors except for one, and so the senior will get a first for the senior class, and the others will get extra ribbons for the junior class. Overall, it really boils down to control of the animal. And this gal here is just, both these girls are doing a great job setting up their animals and stuff. This gal here's got a little bit better control of the animal. All of three of them, or the juniors, those sheep kids should be watching this too. All three of them, when I pushed their animal out of the row, all three of the top three did the figure eight that they're supposed to do, which is awesome. Good work, guys. Okay, and all great eye contact, big smiles. I love to see it. Good job, you guys. So this is how I place this class. I really am not prejudiced against little animals. That's not it. You always wonder. Okay, and we do have one animal that is an uncut male, which is unfortunately automatically disqualified, to my understanding anyway. Okay, excellent job, guys. And do you want to tell us a little bit about your animal?
Her name's Leaper. She's had 8 babies, and she gives about 2 liters of milk a day. Her name's Nancy. She's 1 year old. She had a kid this year.
Her name is Joy. She's about 6 years old, and she's had 4 litters.
This is Jelly Bean, and she's just 1 year old.
This is Junebug, and she is 1 year old. No babies.
This one is born in March, and his name is Billy. Yeah. Yeah.
Good job, guys. Not sure. So, extra first there. Yeah, this is Billy, 1 years old. So, you want to
All right, well, so that's what we did for the shows. The kids did amazing for their very first shows. Ow! It's only 5 degrees out here, so I've got my jacket on. So I'm going to show you some stuff we've done around the property and some changes we've made. We moved goats, we've moved pigs, we've done some more cleanup. Today I am burning some brush piles. Bella's being a jackass. So first things first, we got a new chicken coop. I think you guys saw that on the last video. I finally have sunflowers, even though it's getting too cold and they're starting to die off on me already, but I've got them. This back area that we had for the pigs has all been cleaned up. Fencing's come down. I hired a guy to come and he smoothed this out, backfilled the cistern, so hopefully we have 99% of the cistern for usage over the winter. Got a new fire pit. Burrito's doing well. He's lost a little bit of weight. His rolls around his eyes are starting to decrease, so he can actually see a little bit now, so that's awesome. The 3 little chicks that our mama duck hatched out are still alive, and from what I can tell, their chickens are not, they're not roosters. So we'll see how that plays out. So we're still trying to clean out this here. This is where last summer we had those pigs and we had them level it. We've cleaned it, we've seeded it. I'm gonna see if we can possibly get another load of dirt and put it on here and spread it out, even all this here, so that over the winter we can put some winter seed down and it can hatch. Hay piles decreased by half, so we're gonna have to get more hay soon. Goats are back there, and look at my barn door. So the man door portion still needs to have another sheet of plywood put on. I'm gonna get some foam, styrofoam insulation, put that between. I've got the little hatch in the bottom that I'm putting a secondary door on so I can open and close it, so that if I want it open, it's open, but if not, it's closed. The buck pen, we currently have Zorro rented. He's out breeding new does. So I have Murphy. Hey Murph. I have Murphy and Romeo in here. Oh, it looks like Miss Coco's in heat. Hey, how's it going, buddy? You're so handsome. I put this little tarp here because, and then this little lean-to, and then that shelter there. And they tend to stay under the tarp more than in the shelters, so. Hello, Miss Coco. Hello, my girl. Still a bit cranky with me. She's still not friendly. I don't anticipate keeping her, but we'll see. Hello, Murphy. Hello, my boy. Hello. Hello. Hi, my boy. Yeah, hi. Oh, you're such a handsome boy. Starting to get a little bit of a beard. Yes, you are. He'll be coming to Barrier with us next year as well. So one of the things that I'm really, really happy we did with the renovations and stuff is putting in this gen set. And it's got a total of 14 hours on it now. We've had it for a year. Pretty happy we did what we did. This gen set has been absolutely amazing. It's the power was out because they were redoing lines or something for like, I don't know, 4 hours one day, and it was good. So the interior of the barn. So we have not done the rewiring to actually make it a barn. It's still classified as a garage. Because for a barn, you need to take this wiring and it needs to be encased in like a conduit. But with the new doors in, they open out, which is good. And then in here, I got to clean it up. The milk stand's right in the middle, but there's enough space right here for me to park the quad. So in the wintertime, I can bring the quad in here. And that'll be good. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Apple. You've gotten big. Lucy. And we don't have Alvin anymore. I sold Alvin to a couple. She's a vet tech, or she works at the vet office. And he is now a best friend to a mini donkey, so they're doing great. So I'm pretty happy about that. So, hello, Morgan. Hello, my girl. You are such a pretty girl. Yes, Lucy. I know, my girl. I'll take you for a walk later, okay? All right, so I think the biggest challenge I've had over the last 3 or 4 months has been my mental health. With the fact that Graham is not here. Graham is off to work. He's in Winnipeg. And so once again, I'm on my own. So that's been a hard thing. But I also had a couple really horrible calls. So I'm having a hard time getting back into the swing of wanting to go back to work. So working through that. And then I broke one of the bones on the top of my foot. So yeah, it's been an ordeal for a couple of months. So that's part of the reason why I haven't really been posting. I've been focusing on me and trying to get things squared away so I can go back to work. So next change is here. Next change is here, and I've moved, so we've taken down this fence line, because here's the T-post, and you can actually see where the fence line was. And I've moved the girls over here. We need to build little barn for them, but I'm going to build 3 little stalls. And you can see I've got some fiberglass roof pieces. I think there's 3 or 4 of them. So I'm going to put them up along here with a pallet on either end, but it's going to be built outside of the electric fence. And then once I get them done, we'll go get some hog panel and shorter T-posts and hammer them in. The girls are doing a really good job of turning up this soil. I wanted to have this as my garden last year, but we never got there because I never got the tiller working. But this brush pile is going to go up soon. It's been wet enough over the last couple of days. I should be able to light it safely. Or I might just wait till our first snowfall. So we'll see. Hello, Tequila. How are you today? Everybody asks me how I can tell the difference between all the animals. Well, Tequila has these little wattles on her under her chin, and Sangria does not. So that's how I can tell the 2 girls apart. And Taco's just Taco. She's just a big old happy girl. So they just came out of a heat cycle. So I have pretty good idea when their next heat will be. So after that heat, I'll be bringing Burrito in, and he'll be in here with the girls. So then hopefully we have a proper breeding cycle with the pigs, and then I can have baby pigs end of March. Fingers crossed. Sangria and Tequila should at least get pregnant. I'm not sure if Taco's going to be able to. I don't think Mr. Burrito's going to ever be able to get on top of her. And because he doesn't see very well, I don't know that I'll be able to get him on top of a bench or anything to get that done. So, yeah, so here's the back of the house from the front of the house. So, still got to move that. Cut up all that fencing that was horrible into manageable pieces. We need to put some more dirt in here and then level it out, and then rock here. So that's kind of, hopefully we can get that done before the snow flies. And then I got to lock up the chickens here in the next week so that they're no longer free roaming, but they're in a pen. And once I have them, then I'm going to rake this and seed it. And then hopefully put some fall seed down. And then hopefully next spring, this is all grass. And that would be amazing. Although Graham should be back and he can do all the mowing. So that's even more amazing for me. So filling in some of these holes. This is an old wallow for the pigs. And then you can see where the electric fence line was because I haven't taken out the posts. And then filling in some of this. This here will all come out. because I don't need it. Once I have the burrito moved, all of this forward fencing will come out. The fencing between the two will come out. So then this becomes one big backyard. And that's kind of the plan with it. It's always been my plan with it. This becomes a yard. So hopefully I can get the dirt brought in so that it becomes usable. This here grew up so high, and I let the pigs in there, but it was such a high amount of brush and stuff. I got to get in here. I got to clean it out. And I think that's going to try and do that before it snows, just burning a little bit at a time. That's the update from the outside. Oh, and all of our exterior windows are put in. So we have all of our new windows are put in, been siliconed, and the fascia's been put up. Okay, so this is the front of the house now. So, Idjit dogs, front of the house. So we got the new door installed. Pretty happy about that. I still need to kind of put something finishing underneath there, but that's minor. So that's the updates since August on the exterior of the property and the house. Thanks for joining me. The next video should be out very soon. I'll try and take you on a tour of the inside and let you know and show you what's been going on there. And yeah. So you have yourselves a great day. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Hey, Jack. What are you two doing? Hey? Can you see her? Bella? What you doing, baby? Hey, Bella?